Welcome to VSO W. Today we're diving into something, well, pretty pervasive. How about your online identity and the whole wide world of social media?
The whole thing, yeah.
We're going to be looking at how you connect with people online, how you present yourself, and all the psychology behind it all.
Right.
So to really get into it, we've got notes here about a bunch of different things.
Okay.
We've got stuff about online belonging, like in niche communities.
Interesting.
Then we've got digital literacy. That seems pretty crucial. And then, of course, we've got to talk about, Instagram, TikTok, all the visual platforms.
The visual stuff.
Yeah. And then how digital identity itself has, evolved. And then, of course, why do we want those likes so much?
The psychology of validation, yeah.
All the psychology.
Absolutely.
So our mission today is to kind of unpack all of this, right?
Yeah.
All these different ideas.
Synthesize it a bit. Try to bring it all together.
To help you, the listener, understand your own experiences in the digital world a little bit better.
I like it.
So why don't we start with, those little corners of the internet?
Oh, okay.
Those niche social media communities?
Yeah.
What is it about them that makes people feel like they belong?
You know what I think is really interesting about these niche communities?
Yeah.
It's the shared interests that really draw people in.
I see.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Like a space where you can really be yourself,
Yeah.
share your passions, your talents, your unique perspectives. You're doing this with a global audience that gets it,
Right.
They understand. They appreciate it.
Like they're on the same wavelength.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You're finding your people.
Absolutely. Finding your tribe.
So it's not just posting into the void.
No, not at all.
You're actually finding people who are interested in the same hyper-specific things as you. Right. And that's really powerful.
And the notes also mention something about how the validation you get in these communities is different from regular social media.
Yeah, that's a really key point.
Can you unpack that a little?
Sure.
Yeah.
So in the broader social media world, validation often comes from, well, let's be honest, superficial things. Right.
Yeah.
Looks, how many followers you have, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. The perfectly filtered selfie?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But in niche communities, it's different.
Okay.
The validation comes from a place of shared interest. It's about what you do, what you create, the knowledge you have about that specific topic.
It's less about how you look and more about, the super insightful comment you leave on someone's post about rebuilding a vintage motorcycle.
Exactly. Something like that.
Perfect example.
Where it's you're not just being appreciated for your, appearance.
You're being appreciated for your knowledge, your passion, your enthusiasm for this specific thing.
Yeah.
And that kind of validation, it feels different.
So I guess, the notes kind of boil it down to three things.
Okay.
Shared interests, obviously.
Yeah.
Validating unique perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
And fostering acceptance by taking the pressure off to conform.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
I think that's a really, really good summary, actually. And the reason this matters for you, the listener, is that it can give you a sense of home online.
A digital home.
Exactly.
Okay,
especially if you feel like an outsider in, the wider online world.
Right.
These niche communities can be a real haven.
Okay, so let's move on to something else that's really important in all of this.
Sure.
Digital literacy.
Oh, yeah.
It's the essential skill for surviving the internet these days, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, the digital world is constantly evolving.
And digital literacy is what helps you navigate and shape your online identity within that ever-changing landscape.
Right. And it's not just about knowing how to, use your phone or post a picture.
No, it's much broader than that.
Yeah.
It's about understanding how these platforms work, what their complexities are.
Yeah. The notes mention all sorts of things like understanding new features,
Right.
emerging technologies like the metaverse, for example.
Exactly.
So why is it so important to really understand all of that?
Well, without that understanding, it's really easy to feel lost.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed
Yeah.
by the sheer speed at which things change.
Right.
online. Like,
Yeah.
how does this new thing work?
Exactly.
Why is everyone suddenly doing this?
Right, and how do I protect myself?
Yeah.
How do I make sure I'm using these tools safely and responsibly?
But digital literacy, like, it gives you that foundation, doesn't it?
It does. It gives you the tools to be a more informed and conscious participant in the digital world.
And a big part of that, it seems, is critical thinking.
Oh, absolutely. Critical thinking is essential.
Which is like the ability to, not just believe everything you see on the internet.
Exactly.
Right.
It's about evaluating sources, identifying misinformation.
Fake news.
Right.
Yeah.
And being aware of all the persuasive techniques that are used online.
Like all the ads and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? It also helps you understand that a lot of what you see online, whether it's your own profile or someone else's, is carefully curated.
Oh, so it's not all real.
Well, it might be real, but it's a selected reality.
Mm-hmm.
People choose what they want to share.
Right.
And that can lead to a lot of unhelpful comparisons.
Oh, yeah. Comparing yourself to, like, the highlight reel of someone else's life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where digital literacy comes in.
How so?
It helps you recognize that curation. So you don't fall into the trap of comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's, carefully staged performance.
Right.
It gives you a healthier perspective.
The notes also mention something about mindful engagement.
Oh, yes. That's so important.
What is that exactly?
Mindful engagement is about being aware of your digital footprint.
Oh, okay.
The content you share, the interactions you have,
Mm-hmm.
and understanding how all of that contributes to your online identity.
Right, like you're actively shaping your online self, not just like passively reacting to whatever's happening on your screen.
Exactly.
So it's like before you post something, you pause for a second and think like, okay, how does this contribute to the image I'm putting out there?
Precisely.
Yeah.
It's about making conscious choices.
And then there's the whole thing about algorithms, which honestly, I don't really understand.
Well, they can be a bit mysterious,
Yeah.
but even a basic understanding of how they work can make a big difference.
Okay, so like what's the key thing to know about them?
What's crucial to remember is that algorithms shape the content you see.
Oh, they don't just show you everything, do they?
No, they prioritize certain types of information.
Based on what?
Well, based on your past behavior, your interests, and to some extent, what they think you want to see.
Oh.
And this can have a big impact on your self-perception and even your understanding of the world.
I see. So, like, if I'm constantly seeing posts about, I don't know, luxury travel, it might make me feel like everyone's living this amazing life except me.
Exactly. And that's why digital literacy is so important.
You realize that it's not the whole picture.
Right.
It's just the picture the algorithm is choosing to show you.
Right. It helps you be more critical and discerning about the information you consume.
So basically, digital literacy makes you the architect of your own digital identity.
That's a great way to put it. It gives you agency.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about Instagram, TikTok, all those visually driven platforms.
Oh yeah, the visual world.
It's a whole different ballgame than like the old text-based internet, isn't it?
It really is. It's all about the aesthetic.
Right.
Visual appeal is everything.
Pictures, videos, filters, all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're not just communicating through words anymore.
Right.
It's about the images you choose, the way you edit them, the overall look and feel of your online presence.
And people are really like actively curating their profiles to like create a specific image, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. It's a very conscious process.
Yeah.
Choosing the right photo, the right filter, the right caption.
It's like building a brand.
In a way, it is.
Your own personal brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the notes mention that this can lead to a kind of like performance of identity where people are like sharing an idealized version of themselves.
That's right. It's a very performative space.
Yeah.
People want to show their best selves, highlight their successes, their adventures.
And they're getting validation for it, right?
Of course. The likes, the comments, the shares, all of that reinforces the behavior.
So it's like a cycle.
It is.
You post something that gets a lot of positive attention, and then you feel good about it, so you want to post more things like that.
Right.
Even if it's not like the whole picture.
Exactly. And that can be a slippery slope.
Yeah, I can see how that could lead to like, feeling pressure to always be like perfect and amazing online.
Right. And then you start comparing yourself to others who are doing the same thing.
And it becomes this like endless competition for likes and followers.
It can. It can definitely become that.
But at the same time, like, You can't deny the power of visual storytelling.
Absolutely not.
Like a single image or a short video can convey so much emotion, so much information.
It's true. Visuals have an immediacy and an emotional impact that words sometimes struggle to achieve.
Yeah.
And that's why they're so powerful for, expressing yourself online.
Building your online identity.
Exactly.
And then, of course, there's the algorithms again.
Always lurking in the background,
Yeah.
shaping the landscape.
Do they like visuals too?
Well, it seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Visually engaging content tends to get prioritized.
Right.
Gets more views, more likes, more shares.
So if you want to be seen on these platforms, you kind of have to play the visual game.
To some extent, yes.
Yeah. It's almost like they're encouraging this focus on looks and appearances.
I think it's fair to say that the algorithms play a role in shaping those priorities.
So to sum it all up, your online image on these platforms is really all about how you present yourself visually.
That's a key takeaway, yes.
And that's tied up with this whole need for validation, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's a very visually driven ecosystem.
Okay, so let's take a step back and think about the bigger picture for a moment.
Okay.
Digital identity in general, like how has it evolved over time?
Well, if you think about it, it's been quite a journey. From those early online forums and chat rooms.
Right, where you could just be like anonymous.
Exactly. You could be whoever you wanted to be.
Yeah.
It was all about the words.
Mm-hmm.
To today's social media landscape, which is, well, a lot more visual and a lot more complex.
Right. And social media now, it's not just a place to like connect with friends.
No, not at all.
It's a tool for shaping how people see you and maybe even how you see yourself.
Absolutely. It's become a powerful force in shaping identity.
So what are some of the big changes we've seen in how people present themselves online?
Well, one of the most significant shifts has been from static profiles to dynamic narratives.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means that instead of just having a fixed profile with a few basic details, people are now constantly sharing updates, photos, videos, stories. They're creating an ongoing narrative of their lives.
So it's more fluid, more like in real time.
Exactly. It's a much more dynamic and evolving representation of self.
And as we've been talking about, visuals have become like essential to that.
Yes, they're absolutely central to how people express themselves online now.
Right.
The images you choose, the way you film your videos, it all contributes to the story you're telling about yourself.
And then there's that whole validation thing again.
The need for likes and followers, yeah. It's a powerful motivator.
So how has that shaped how people present themselves online?
Well, it often leads to people presenting a somewhat idealized version of themselves, highlighting their successes and, downplaying their struggles.
It's like putting your best foot forward,
Exactly.
but maybe like exaggerating it a little bit.
It can be tempting to do that,
Yeah.
especially when you see everyone else doing it.
And now we've got these new platforms emerging like the metaverse.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole other layer of complexity.
What do you think that's going to do to digital identity?
Well, it's hard to say for sure, but it has the potential to be really transformative.
How so?
I mean, the metaverse is all about creating these immersive, interactive experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So it could lead to even more embodied and personalized ways of expressing yourself online.
Like you're not just a profile picture anymore.
Right. You're, a fully realized avatar moving through a virtual world.
Interesting.
It could really blur the lines between our physical and digital selves.
So we've gone from like basic text-based identities to these visually dynamic ones.
Yeah.
And now we might be heading towards something even more immersive and, I don't know, kind of mind-blowing.
It's definitely an exciting and potentially challenging time for digital identity.
And all along the way, there's this undercurrent of validation seeking.
Absolutely. It's been a constant thread throughout the evolution of digital identity.
Okay, so let's dive into that a little deeper.
Sure.
What's going on psychologically when we crave those likes and followers?
Well, it really boils down to our fundamental human needs.
Okay.
The need for connection, for belonging, for approval.
Mm-hmm.
These are deeply ingrained in us.
Right.
And social media taps into those needs in a very powerful way.
I see.
When you get a like or a comment, it triggers a release of dopamine in your brain.
That feel-good chemical.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that feels good, so you want more of it.
Right. It's like you're getting positive reinforcement for for being online, for posting things.
Precisely.
So it makes you want to keep doing it.
It does.
But, like, we've already talked about some of the downsides.
Yeah, there's a flip side to all of this.
The comparison, the FOMO.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you're constantly bombarded with images of other people's, supposedly perfect lives, it's easy to start feeling inadequate.
Right, like everyone else is having more fun, going to cooler places, eating better food.
Right, and you're just sitting there scrolling through your feed, feeling like you're missing out.
Yeah.
And that can be really damaging to your self-esteem.
And it can lead to, like, presenting a fake version of yourself online.
It can.
Just to get those likes and fit in.
Exactly.
So you're not really being yourself, you're being the person you think other people want you to be.
Right, and that can create a real sense of disconnect.
Yeah. Like, who am I, really?
It can make you question your own authenticity.
And the notes also mention something about the pressure to conform.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Like, you see everyone else doing something, so you feel like you have to do it too.
Right, whether it's a certain fashion trend, a certain way of speaking, a certain type of content.
Even if it doesn't really feel authentic to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that just feeds into the cycle of comparison and FOMO.
It's like a never-ending spiral of trying to keep up.
It can be.
But like we were talking about earlier, those niche communities seem to be different.
They do, yeah.
Like the validation you get there feels more, I don't know, genuine?
It does. It comes from a place of shared passion and respect.
It's like you're being validated for your actual skills and interests, not just for, like, how many followers you have.
Exactly. It's about what you contribute, not just how you look.
So maybe there's hope for, like, finding real connection and validation online.
I think there is.
It's just a matter of, like, being aware of the potential pitfalls and choosing your online spaces carefully.
Absolutely.
That's
It's about being a conscious and informed participant in the digital world.
Okay, so let's bring it all together. Yeah. We've talked about a lot of stuff today.
We have, yeah.
But the key takeaway, it seems to me, is that social media has changed a lot over the years.
Mm-hmm.
From, like, simple text-based profiles to these super visually dynamic narratives.
Right.
And it's all tied up with this powerful need for validation, for likes and followers.
Absolutely.
But that can lead to all sorts of problems, like comparison, FOMO, and even presenting a fake version of yourself online.
It's true.
But there are also opportunities for genuine connection and self-expression.
Yes, there are.
Especially in those niche communities we talked about. So the key is to be aware of all of this, right?
Yeah, right.
To be a mindful and digitally literate user.
Right. To understand the forces at play and make conscious choices about how you engage online.
To shape your own digital identity, not let it be shaped by, like, algorithms and trends.
Precisely.
Well, I think that about covers it for our deep dive into the world of online identity.
I think so, too. It's been a fascinating conversation.
If you're interested in learning more about any of these topics, be sure to subscribe to the deep dive, give us a like, and leave a comment below.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
And as always, thank you for listening to VSOW.